Well, hello there guys, and welcome to another close combat Gateway to Caen battle. This is Agrippa Maxinius, and I'm actually playing a game here with Duck Hunter. He's asked to play me several times before, and I'm going to go ahead and play with him, as we're actually playing with the 2nd Fife and Forfar Yeomanry. I'm not really quite familiar with these guys, but one thing I'm going to do is immediately get rid of my Sherman tanks. These, unfortunately, did not help me last time, so I'm going to see if I can possibly take some other tanks. It may not be possible, but I want to see if I can get rid of these Shermans. Let's just see if we have something with more Fireflies in it and less Shermans. No, it's still Shermans. Still Shermans. Oh, these damn Shermans. It's almost hard to play with them, but we're going to do our best. We've got Shermans in support. We've also got some M10s, and the M10s are going to be pretty useful. I guess we can get rid of these Shermans and go ahead and put something more useful in here. Maybe a 3-inch mortar, but there's probably other things we can get that's going to help us. A Vickers machine gun, that would be an interesting weapon to get. Let's just get some more MK10s, actually. I think that's going to be best. The MK10s are going to balance out, hopefully, the terrible, terrible Shermans. And maybe one mortar squad? I don't know. I don't know if that's even a good idea. Or a 6-pounder anti-tank gun? Nah, I don't want to go for the anti-tank guns. Let's go ahead and see if we can pick up a mortar squad. Yeah, 3-inch mortar will do. And let's move on to next. Alright guys, here we go. So of course this is capture the flags. Very clear, we're just trying to capture as many flags as we can in a certain amount of time. I've got some movements I can make, the enemy's got some movements he can make, but I'm really going to be quite careful if I can, if that's even possible in this map. Let's go ahead and also put our Bren section in this building right here, and I'm going to keep them here for now. Just in case the enemy tries something funny. As for this rifle section, I want to put them in this building almost immediately. So I'm going to have them move fast into this building. The mortar group can stay put, and I don't want these guys in these annoying hedges. That's just not going to help. We'll put one of our MK10s here in case anything tries to come up the road. And as for the Shermans, I mean, we could keep them out here kind of sort of over here. They're not going to be of much help, sadly. The German tanks are going to be much more effective against us than we are against them. So let's go ahead and just try to move our infantry up at least, so we can at least have a strong infantry presence in this battle. And let's take this nice Bren group there and move them into this house as well. And obviously we just need to keep moving up. We need to take the tobacconist. This is a very important part. So I'm going to actually move the Sherman over here and go straight for the tobacconist. Hopefully we'll spot some enemy infantry before we spot any enemy armor. And I'm going to try to move as many men as I can into that section. So we've got a mortar squad back here. We don't have to do anything with them. But let's grab this Bren squad and go ahead and start moving straight for the tobacconist building. It's going to be risky, but we're going to try it. Alright, we're now just waiting for the opponent to finish deploying, and then we will start this battle. Okay guys, the battle has begun. We're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, the guys that were moving out have already started moving. I'm also going to move the Sherman tank up here, and some of these other tanks still have to move, so I'm actually going to go for some of these farther points to like Dilagal, as well as the area down here to the south, which would be, of course, point 100, and let's try to do that. Of course, I don't want these tanks to get caught up on anything, and that often happens. But we definitely want to go ahead and take the tobacconist, and we also want to take Élevage du Porc. This would be a great defensive position, so I'm really hoping we can make it there before the enemy. If we do, we're going to be a lot better off. Wow, we've already got one shot. I don't know where it went, but okay, we've got some tanks moving up. It looks like a Tiger. Right away, the Tiger is going to give us trouble. As you can see, this Sherman can't do anything to the Tiger. I've got to try to move him fast off this track and just make the M10 focus on him, and hopefully the M10 can do some damage. We need to get this Sherman out of the way. Come on, come on. If the Sherman could actually be a bit of armor for our M10, that would be perfect. Come on, Sherman. Alright, I'm going to try to get a hit. I hope the Sherman doesn't screw up our shot, but we are getting to the tobacconist, and it looks like he's going for it too. I also want to get our mortars firing, so we're going to grab these mortars and start dropping it where we know the enemy is. Let's go ahead and open fire. Alright, our guys are still moving out, and still a tank battle between the Tiger and the Sherman. There's another shot by our guys. I hope it finally hit the target. I know it's really hard to kill the Shermans in this battle, and there we go, guys. We got a Sherman kill. Beautiful. At this point, we want to go ahead and start firing this mortar at where we think their infantry is. Let's take a look. Alright, we can already see some infantry moving over here, so we're going to drop some rounds right there. We are getting to, of course, the tobacconists, but I want to make sure that this infantry unit also gets into a good position. And seeing as the enemy is moving all around here, we want to go ahead and get up in a defensive position. Remember, we've got up to an hour to take this area, so we don't have to be in a rush. Alright, MK10, be safe. They're still moving up over here to the show. They're really trying to get to this area, and it makes sense because it is a valuable spot for sure. Alright, that Tiger burning is making me happy. And it looks like the MK10 is still firing some rounds. Pretty amazing. We've got some Germans down. It looks like they might go for the tobacconist. I'm not sure, but I hope they do. And I actually want to go ahead and grab these mortars. Make sure they're firing directly on this area. It's an open spot. It's actually pretty easy to drop rounds into this place. And that's what makes it not the greatest spot to hold your men. Let's go ahead and drop some more. So at this point, we're focusing entirely on show, and eventually we will move in there. But right now, I just want to take these other points like Legal, etc., and focus more on this. I'm going to take this Sherman, though, and start moving them over here, try to get over there to that infantry and deal some damage. Alright, I'd love to see the MK10 actually engaging infantry units, and right now, as you can see, there's a lot of guys over here. Come on, take that target. Good job. We got those mortars coming in where we want them. We've also got a lot of enemy back here. And since they're out in the open, I may go ahead and target them too. So let's go ahead and see how we do. Let's switch one of our mortar rounds over there. We've already got a lot of them down in this area, and our men are opening fire. I want to get to Entrepot. This is an important area for sure, but I want to make sure that we have a defensive line before we get there. So I'm going to try to move this Bren section up. Alright, let's see if we can spot any more enemy tanks. I'd love to actually sneak behind him and grab some of his tanks. There we go. That's definitely a Tiger. Or a Panther, actually. Keep going, keep going. Don't get hit by the Panther. Let's see where our anti-tank is. We killed something. Alright, our mortar's actually out of ammo. That amazes me that a 2-inch mortar would be out of ammo that quickly. That's pretty amazing. Now, this might be a little bit of luck. If we can get behind him, we might be able to actually do some damage here. But at this point, it looks like the Sherman's about to be toast. And there we go. Totally done. It's incredible that actually 4 of the men survived that. Incredibly. So that's pretty incredible there. Alright, let's see where our other MK4 is. Oh, I don't like this. Let's go ahead. We have to hit that tank. Come on. Come on. I think that's a Panther. Damn it! No way. And that was my fault because we got way too comfortable with that area there. I'm going to go ahead and go for Entrepot here. It's going to be a mad rush, but we have to take these positions. Let's see where our other MK10s are. Alright, we've got one over here, a Legal. It looks like he may already be exchanging fire with this enemy. If not, I'm going to send him behind enemy lines. Is this another MK10? No, just their vehicle crew, the unfortunate vehicle crew of this MK10. Right, here we go. Or is it, yes, it's an M10, not an MK10. If we can get this guy behind the enemy tank, I don't know if he's going to keep all of his tanks in one area, but if we can do that, we're going to be in a really good spot. Alright, we've got the Sherman, we've got the MK10 here ready to shoot. The M10. I'm going to actually pull him out a bit and see if I can't get him on this road, because I know these tanks are eventually going to get on the road. Let's go see if any of our mortars have... Okay, this mortar has nothing. What about this mortar back here? Yes, we're going to try to hit this area. And actually, we're getting some kills on the infantry, which is awesome. Sadly, this M10 is not going where I want him to go. I want you to cross the hedge. Cannot get a shot through this hedge. We've got to get on the other side. And then we're in for business. Okay, here we go. We've got an MK2 moving up. Or an M10, rather. M10, AK2, you guys are going to have to tell me. And hopefully we can snag a kill on this Panther here. But he's getting ready for sure to do some crazy stuff. I mean, time is really what we need. We need to have speed and time on our side. And I'm hoping just being at this interesting angle, we can get a good shot. I don't like how he's already aiming his turret in my direction. But sometimes you can't do much about a certain situation. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You could do this. You could do this. Oh, still not good enough. Still not good enough. And he definitely sees me at this point. So it's only a matter of who's going to shoot who first. Here we go. Moment of truth, MK10. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on. And see, he's already aimed at me. This gives him a tremendous advantage, and there we go. Yeah, that's finished. We'll try to move this guy behind his lines, but that is rough for sure. I'm going to see what else I can do in terms of moving up these other Shermans. Again, I don't think they can do much, but who knows, right? If we can get one of these Shermans past the enemy, maybe we could do some damage. We also can't forget we've got this Firefly, so let's see if he can do anything. Come on, let's go, tank. Let's go, let's go. Get another kill on one of these tanks. Obviously, that Sherman is totally burned up. But we're at this point, we're holding our own, at least. He's really trying to take that Élevage du Porc, which is a very important location. And already he's moving around with his damn Panther. The thing never stops moving. We definitely can't get a hit on this one, but we might be able to get a hit on this one if we can get there in time. I need my guys to be on their utmost best behavior. Come on, boys. Throw everything you can on this attack. Ooh. Gonna make it so I'm actually moving directly in his direction. And this is a tank flank. I don't know if it's gonna work. His Panther is still extremely strong. Alright, here we go. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys, but I'm gonna try to get the kill. The game rests on these men. Come on, boys. Oh, that's a hit, but not good enough. Definitely not good enough. Come on, reload faster. He's trying to get, obviously, past the hedgerow here to attack me. Okay, that's another hit. He's also watching my Firefly. Come on. He's dropping smoke. Very good move. I cannot respond by dropping smoke. I hit him again with another round. But damn, these things are strong. I mean, this freaking fire, they're just incredibly strong tanks. It's also, I believe, a command tank. Trying to get that Firefly up there. Come on, Firefly. One of these guys has to get him. We got two tanks aimed at this guy at this particular point. Boom, Firefly gone. And at that point, that's almost unfair. That's just ridiculous. There we go. We got a kill. We're now dealing with a ton of infantry, and I probably want to move fast back because he's going to try to ambush me with some of his infantry. I'd also like to get one of those Shermans here quickly because they might be able to do a lot of damage to his infantry units here. As for the MK10, or the M10, sorry, I don't think he's going to be as good at doing damage. Let's see if we can get one of those mortars working again. If not, we're going to move these guys up. Alright, there we go. There's so many enemies in this area right now. I wish I had the actual mortar special attack right now, but you don't get it in this particular battle. And let's see how we've done at Entrepot. Looks like we have not taken Entrepot, so I'm going to move up to this building here. I'm going to take this rifle section, move up to this building here, and we really want to try to take that location. Come on, come on. I want that Panther to get close enough that I can shoot. Here we go. Come on, tank. Come on. Why does he have to turn in the worst possible way? Yeah, they're not going to make it. He's going to get a beautiful shot through the side armor there unless his guys miss. But still, I don't like that this tank is aimed way back here at Caen Road. It's just not right. Alright, is it? Yeah, that's done. There's nothing we can do about that. I am going to try to move my Shermans past his lines. A lot of the times what you can do with Shermans is, although they're not the best unit at all, you can generally move them past enemy lines, and it looks like he's actually holding this section here, so that's not good. Also by show, so we're going to start moving our guys up closer. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and commence an attack on this area. Lost so many guys in our Bren group here. I'm hoping they have the stomach to go ahead and carry an attack out and kill these Germans situated at this spot. Here we go, some grenades from all sides. Throwing some grenades in there. And is it possible? Yes, I think we've got some German prisoners. Maybe. Actually, it looks like he's just dead, which is even better. We'll move fast in there, and they're really focusing on fighting this rifle section in front of them. So I'm hoping that'll give our men time to get some kills here. So many grenades, and his infantry is definitely going heavy in that area. We want to get this Sherman over there quickly. Come on, boys. Lot of shots being exchanged here, and at least we did kill some Germans here. We got 2 tanks. Not a bad start, but with these damn Shermans, I don't know what we can do. I don't know what their use is, even, to be quite honest. There we go. Our men are throwing some grenades, and there we go. We've got some German prisoners. No, still no. It looks like he keeps putting his arms out, but he's not. Come on. I'm actually going to put my guys on ambush. This should make for an interesting little turn of events. I'm not sure. And knowing that the enemy has a tremendous amount of infantry here, I'm just going to keep moving up with my Sherman tanks. Grab this guy too. Alright, we've already started a fight with the enemy, it seems. And the last thing I need is for another one of these Sherman tanks to be taken out by his Panther. I really need to try to get behind him if I can, and even maybe just kill some of his infantry. And there we go. It looks like that must have been some sort of Panzerfaust. Excellent shot there by Duck Hunter. And we're going to go ahead and continue here to move forward. Alright, our guys are in ambush mode. Sadly, their ambush is not working that well. I think we're going to have to go ahead and continue the charge, and there we go. Our guys are down. We've also almost lost the rifle section in this area. All I can think of doing is going ahead and moving this mortar squad up here, and maybe moving the platoon HQ up there too. But as far as dealing with his tanks, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So much burning armor on this map. It's just unbelievable. Really nice little battle here. But once again, oh no! The hunter comes for the hunted. And there's not much I can do here except try to get past him or get behind him in some weird way. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out very well. And already my driver's kind of just panicking, as you can see. He doesn't know what to do. Alright, I guess he's going to take a different direction here. I didn't want him to go around that way, but very well. We'll accept that. And already we know the enemy has some more Panzerfaust in here because they're firing away at us. I'm not sure if it's Panzerfaust, maybe an AT gun, but he's got something there that's doing a lot of damage. Let's see what else we have back here. HQ's moving up. We've also got this mortar team, and I'm guessing they're pretty much out of mortars. Now, we do have an airstrike. I'm going to go ahead and take the airstrike and hopefully take out his tank. Again, I don't know if it's going to work, but we are going to get a pretty nice little image here. And boom! Yes, we got a tank! We actually managed to get his tank. That came in perfectly. I hope we got some infantry as well, but I'm not sure if we did. Either way, we certainly hurt the enemy there with that little attack. Not enough to win the fight, but maybe enough to gain some respect in the end of the battle. That definitely damaged his morale some. Not nearly enough, though, for us to get a victory. Although what I am going to do is I'm going to start taking the Sherman and go to Caen Fontenay Road and basically just snag a bunch of victory points that I don't deserve and see what happens. Now, the enemy is moving forward with his infantry. I know he's going into this building, so I'm actually going to target this building directly and see what happens. This usually works out pretty well. There we go, come on, keep firing. Try to get this mortar group inside as well. We don't want them taking the tobacconist. Wow, I loved that little airstrike. This guy must be in shell shock. There's one guy seeking cover here. Lawton, that can't be proper. Lawton is certainly not a British name, so I guess those are just our troops. And there we go. He's flanking us over here. Really awesome job by him, actually, with a flank. And he may very well be able to just flank us at the tobacconist and totally take us out. I'm hoping that our tank is getting some kills here on him, but I'm not entirely sure it is. Let's go ahead and move back. Try to capture that flank. There we go. Nasty little hit there. And yes, our mortar group is already engaging some sort of infantry unit. It looks like they actually shot one of these Germans. And if only we could get that Sherman out there to assist in killing some Germans. Man, that airstrike really was great. Really beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, here we go. And right now, at least, the morale of both sides is pretty terrible. So we both did a lot of damage to each other's men. I think I could have probably been much more careful and essentially moved up just in the center. But I got greedy and I figured, I want to go for all these different locations. And that might be what eventually did me in here. So we're going to go ahead and move out with the Sherman. Of course, as you can see, neither of us are willing to accept a truce right now, which goes to show you that part of us still thinks we can win. I know he is definitely going to win, or more than likely going to win, but I'm not giving up yet. So let's go ahead and take Caen Fontenay Road. There we go. Let's go ahead for Skyline. And here we go. We've got another Sherman coming up here. Oh, what's that? What's that? No, no, no. No, no, no. Keep going, keep going. It's another Panther, and he is ready for some blood. All right, we're going to keep moving. Unfortunately, the Sherman is so weak that even enemy infantry is more or less deadly to it. So we really need to be careful here. I'm going to put the mortar group in attack mode. We're going to go ahead and charge in here. We must. Come on, boys. Go for it, go for it. Mortar group coming in for an attack. We've had some successful attacks with mortar groups before. We have secured the area, but whether or not we've taken these guys out is another question entirely. Some bayonet fighting, and no! The mortar group is finished. In fact, they didn't even get to surrender. They just outright got killed by Duck Hunter there. So we're going to go ahead and move into this area. And if he gets this Sherman, that's more or less game over. I'll go ahead and try to get him over. Oh, he stopped. The Sherman is stopped. We've got one Sherman 5 left. Duxfield's been hit from the 3-inch mortar. No, not possible. All right, so he's definitely already getting our 3-inch mortar guys. He's taken great positioning in these buildings. As you could see, really dropped a lot of troops here. We got a lot of his troops here with some mortar attacks, and obviously killing his Panthers was really fun. 3 Panther kills. I'm happy with that any day. But sadly, we're not going to get the victory. All right, here we go. And I'm just being sneaky and snagging as many victory points as I can now. Alright, this Sherman is in trouble. He can't move, and a Panther is on his way. Yeah, this is called insta-death. If there was any way to remove guys from a vehicle and make them ditch out, I would do that right now, because I know that what's coming for them right now is absolutely terrifying. Basically utter devastation. So let's go ahead and see how long it takes him to get this Panther here and wipe us out. We'll go ahead and select him anyway. We might as well try, but no, that's not looking good for us. Boom! Excellent shot there by Duck Hunter, and very good job on the flanking maneuver. It seems we were both trying to flank each other for a large part of the battle. That's what made it quite exciting here. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and try to just move this Sherman back. I'll be an honorable enemy and stop being cheap and snagging these points, and I'll go ahead and face him. But I think if he kills those mortar guys, then the battle will end. Stretcher better. A lot of people hurt, injured, wounded, etc. Injured, wounded, same thing, Agrippa. What's wrong with you? But very, very cool here. And yeah, I'm amazed. He did very, very well. Very great job. I'm just amazed I was not able to take Entrepot. I thought for sure we would get there before him, but it seems like we didn't. And that was a great job on his part. Let's go ahead and get the Sherman back to his lines. And in fact, I might try to go ahead and do a truce, because he knows he's got the game at this point. It's basically a surrender, but we'll see. Okay, that's it for the mortar team. The villagers are not going to be happy at the devastation caused by this battle. We turned this village into just a pit of hell. But at this point, I really want to see if I can get maybe one more kill. Maybe I could snag one of his panthers. I doubt it, but I'm guessing he's looking for me up here, and he may not even know that I'm back here. We'll soon see, though. All right, come on. Yeah, I'm not sure if you knew we were recording this, so he'll enjoy that. Indeed, indeed. That's what I like to hear. So we're moving up here and looking for his last... I think he's got at least one more panther left, maybe two panthers left. He's definitely got me beaten in infantry at this point. Let's go ahead and try to move up here. Sherman 5 is just so bad in this game, and I don't even think they were this bad during the war. I really think they were much better tanks than this, so I wish they would do an update or something to fix that, because every time I play with a Sherman 5, he can't pierce any frontal armor. It's always got to go to the back or the side, and in a map like this, city, an urban map, that's extremely difficult. There we go, guys, receiving battle results, and of course an Axis major victory. An awesome job by Duck Hunter. I will take a look at the losses here. As you can see, it looks like, as for the Axis, 4 killed, 15 wounded, or 15 infantry killed, 11 wounded, 21 wounded here, and captured, you can see here. We didn't actually capture, we didn't get any of our guys captured, but he still did really great. Yes, it was Duck Hunter, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the soldiers here, and as you can see, some of these guys got medals despite falling into enemy hands or getting killed, and we'll actually go ahead. Can I take a look at the Germans? I wish I could. I always thought that was possible. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please make sure to give some respect to Duck Hunter for participating in this battle, and make sure to leave your comments down below and hit that like button if you enjoy seeing Close Combat Gateway to Caen multiplayer battles. Take care. Have a great day.